Hello, this is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and this is Monday, so it must be another day and another page in the page by page project number 2. Now, last week we did page 14 because I'll show you why. This week we're going to be doing page 15 and next week we're going to do page 13. This is why. Okay, the theme for today is, or the prompt for today is floating pocket. Okay, just so you know that. Now, in the book, I like to do a center spread for the middle of the book. So originally, page 13 would have been opposite of this one, and I didn't want to do 2 mushroom pages. So what I did was I added an extra paper, which actually added 4 extra pages. However, it gave me a new center that I can work with, and this is this says A Winter's Tale, but it's actually Winter's Magic is the kit, and it's by Tailor Made Journals. So this week we're going to use the same kit. I'm going to make a complimentary page with a floating pocket on it, and hopefully everything is going to work out hunky-dory. Okay, so it's going to go on this side of the book, so the page opens on this side. So the floating pocket will be clipped on this side with a paper clip. That's how you do those. Kind of gave that one away, didn't I? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Let's see. Here we go. This is our page. Very nice. Very nice. This is our backing paper. All of them have been sprayed with the combination of the alcohol ink and the white metallic paint. If you want to see the recipe for that, check out last week's video because I don't have the color of the ink right in front of me. Oh, white pearl metallic paint by Deco Art. And then alcohol ink and alcohol. So you just fill one of these little spray bottles. Let me grab one. This one has just spray ink, alcohol ink color, but you pretend this is empty. You fill the bottle with alcohol up to here. You put just a little bit of that paint in there, and then you shake it up really well, and you've got your winter spray. Now, another tip is the little stem that goes in here. Trim it off so it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. You have to fill it a little bit earlier, but it doesn't get gunked up with paint by touching that this little peak in the bottom. Okay, so that's that. Now, this is going, like I said, this is going to be our page. Now, we're going to use this as a writing card, and that's going to be good. But if our floating pocket is too big, then the bottom half of this, which matches our backing paper, can be made into a writing card. The top half cannot because I wrote on it. That's why it's a writing card. No, I'm kidding. That was just my bad joke number 1. The other thing we're going to use is black ribbon for the paper clip, and the paper clip's going to be silver to match our winter theme. We're also using weathered wood as the ink. I've already pre-inked the backing page, the paper. The backing page does not get inked, so we'll set that to the side. And we're going to set this to the side as well because we may not even need it. Okay, we're going to set our writing card to the side. Excuse me. And we're going to set aside our hidden pocket. We're going to make another hidden pocket. This page had one, actually had 2. Hi, Oz. My dog is in here. It had 2 hidden pockets, but we're just going to have 1 hidden pocket on our floating pocket. How do you like that? So, and that's how we're going to do this. So this is just 1 page with nothing on the back except for the word pocket. Okay, it's been sprayed. All of these have been sprayed, so they're sparkly, wintry, pretty. Okay, and so we're going to set that to the side for a moment, and then we're going to look at our floating pocket. Now, our floating pocket Could just have a white back. That would be all fine and good. However, I want mine to have the same picture on both sides because I want it to have something on the back when we look at it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to glue these together because my printer, everybody's probably going, well, just print both sides. Well, that would be fine, except for mine offsets the margin. It prints out with a little bit bigger margin on one side than the other, and so when you flip it on the long side, then it makes the big margin and the little margin on one end, and the big margin on one side and the little margin on the other side on the other end. So when you trim it down to where all the margins are gone, then the pages are not exactly the same. So what I did was I printed it out twice, and we're going to glue it back to back to make our floating pocket. Okay, now we could cut these to size first, but I want to make sure that they're the exact same size, so I'm going to glue them together first. You'll have to excuse my voice today. I'm having a throat day. Okay, so let's glue these together. I'm going to be using the bottom half, but we're going to glue them together to cut them. Okay, that's not going to work because when we cut them, then it's going to be open. For a moment there, I had a bad sinking feeling. They're a little wrinkly from being sprayed. Okay, now we need to decide how big we want our pocket to be. Now, I don't mind if the pocket covers most of this. So I'm going to go 4, because it comes off, and then you see the beautiful picture. So I'm going to go, I'm going to go 4. Am I going to go 4 by 4? Let's go 4 by 4, and if it's too big, then we can always cut the height down to 3. You know what we could do with the top coming open? We could make that a pocket too. What a good idea. Let's take advantage. See if it'll work. Okay, so we're going to cut it 4 inches wide, and we want to keep the bunny, so we're going to turn the paper over. We want it 4 inches wide. And we want it 4 inches high. Well, it's going to be open on 2 sides, isn't it? Almost. Let's glue that a little bit. Yeah, we should be able to make a pocket out of the top and a pocket on our pocket. Yeah, that'll be nice. Okay, let's glue this little corner here. My hands are freezing. Forgot to turn my heater on. Let's check the other end. I went far enough over with the glue on part of it. Okay, so this is going to be a pocket. Should we put a thumb notch in there? Oh, the pocket's not going to be very wide. Let's just glue it shut. Because part of it did glue. So let's just do that. Okay. So that's going to be our floating pocket. And you might say, hey, Terry, that's not a pocket. Well, we're going to cut this to 4 by 2. Okay, it's going to be 4 inches wide. Should have cut all 3 at the same time, huh? It's going to be 4 inches wide with the bunny. And remember, all of these have been sprayed. Usually I try to hold it up to the camera so you can see it, but I've given up. And we're going to make it 2 inches high. And then that's going to be our hidden pocket. We're going to put that on there and line it all up. And it's going to be a hidden pocket on the one side. On the back side is going to be the picture. Okay. And then we're going to put our tag in here. Where'd it go? And we're going to put our tag in here. And that should be big enough. We won't need our writing card. Okay. So let's glue the pocket on. Today's an easy page. Glue it on 3 sides. Make sure that our bunny's on the bottom. Okay, let's line our bunny out. There we go, hidden pocket. When there's nothing in there, you can't see it. Now we're going to ink it on both sides. Remember, we don't ink the top of the pocket. It's all a little damp from all that glue. Pretty. Oh, we cut the bunny off. How did that happen? Because we didn't turn the paper the other way. It's all glued together now. We have part of a bunny. The bunny's coming onto the page. At least it wasn't his head with just his bottom sticking out. This way he's just kind of peeking out. And we still have the nice winter scene with the trees. And I believe the card has already been inked. Yep. Not on the back side though, it doesn't look like. I'm going to re-ink it just a little bit. And this is just the white sparkly paper. Go with our winter theme. It's fine. Leave it white. Not glue any parchment paper or anything to it. Even though you could, that would be pretty, but and you can write on parchment paper. Okay, there we go. This will go in here. This, he'll be peeking out. Everything's a little wrinkly. There we go. Okay. Put a gold paper clip away. Now we're going to put the pocket to the side. We're going to glue the paper to the backing paper. And remember the paper's already been inked. And then we'll have to glue this into the book before we clip the paper clip pocket on, the floating pocket. Otherwise, if we clipped it on and glued it, then you wouldn't be able to get it off. And it would be floating all right, but it would be floating in one spot. It would be like a hot air balloon tied to the ground, floating but going nowhere. I have hot air balloons on the brain this morning for some reason. Okay, so now we're going to center this so it's got just a little teeny bit of a border all the way around. Well, that wasn't very centered, was it? Okay. Still looks a little crooked. Slide it over just a little bit more. Okay, so there's our page. Don't need to do anything to it. It's a beautiful picture with a little sparkly on it. And we're going to glue that into our book. And it's sparkly on the back too. You have to spray both sides and it flattens the paper out. You know when it kind of curves when you spray it? If you spray the back side, it will flatten it out. A big thing of glue on my finger. It will not leave. Now it's gone. That's why I quit wearing nail polish. Use Fabri-Tac. It's acetone based, and it just takes your nail polish right off. Okay, get this glued on. This is like the quickest page ever, do you think? Get this glued on, make sure it's even. The other page. Make sure it's straight. Far enough away. Okay. Now we're going to take our paper clip. I'm going to put a ribbon on it. Well, there's already a tie in that ribbon. Let me see if I can get the paper clip to slide right on there. This ribbon kind of sticks out. Let's see, maybe this edge. Now, someone better than me could probably make a bow, but I'm having difficulty just tying it. So I'm just going to tie it twice. That looks like bunny ears. And then we're going to clip our, save those. We're going to clip our floating pocket on. Of course, we'll have to take it off to do the other page. There we go. So that's our page. Let's put it in the book. Take a look and see how our center spread looks. I think that looks nice. Okay. And this kit is, like I said, is by Tailor Made Journals, and they're on Etsy. She's on Etsy. It's Lorna Taylor. I can't talk today. I totally apologize, Lorna. And she's got other kits that are wonderful as well. There's another winter themed one that's beautiful that I thought about using, but I really liked this image on this one, so that's why I used it on this side, and so then I used the same kit on this side. And the other thing I kind of like about it is on this side is like the silhouette in white of the deer, and then on this side is the actual black or the dark realistic version, not the shadow watercolor version of the same animal. So I like that. I like the deer up here. I love the little bunny here. I'm sorry that I cut his little body off on the other side. That was an accident, but it still worked all right because the little head is peeking out. Get all these pages in here. Okay. All right. So there's our center spread. So this is page 14 and 15. Next week we'll go back and do 13. And I don't know what the prompt is. I haven't been picking mine out ahead of time. I'll tell you at the beginning of the video next week. So that's our video for this week. And this is week 14. And next week will be obviously week 15. And we'll be doing page 13. Yay. So that's it for this video. And I'll see you in the next video. And that'll be just a second for you and a day for me. Bye-bye.